the girl woke up and found herself in the world of a novel. She had been an ability user in the apocalypse, but was reborn here after being attacked by zombies. In the original story, the previous owner had been married to a royal prince by the emperor's order. Yet she disliked him for being a mute with an eating disorder, so she spent the night with her true love instead. The prince witnessed her betrayal and died on the spot. In the end, the original girl was cruelly put to death. The scheming sister suggested that she take her place and marry the prince instead. The girl firmly refused. The sister tried to persuade her, saying it was a shame for such a beauty to marry a mute. Yet the girl said that a mute husband meant she would always win any argument, so she would never be wronged. The sister still refused to give up, claiming the prince was rumored to be short-lived. However, the girl cut her off and said she had already made up her mind. Outside the door, a guard asked the prince if he still planned to cancel the marriage. After hesitating for a moment, he decided against it. Soon, the wedding night arrived. The prince lifted the girl's red veil. His handsome appearance made her exclaim in delight. Having such a good-looking husband was simply wonderful. The prince was shocked that she showed no fear toward him. He even wondered if he had gained some weight recently and no longer looked frighteningly thin. He wrote down a question, asking if she could read. Receiving a yes, he began writing a letter. Just as the girl was about to doze off, the prince finally finished. He explained that he didn't have long to live and he had never planned to marry. Since he couldn't disobey the emperor's order, he would fulfill his duties as a husband and protect her. After his death, she would be free to choose another. The girl greatly admired his character. But she knew the emperor cherished the prince deeply. If he died, she would be forced to accompany him in death. Fortunately, she was a healer-type ability user, and she could try to cure him. The prince then wrote that they would sleep separately to keep her reputation. The girl immediately disagreed, since her healing abilities only worked through physical contact. She made an excuse that sleeping apart would make people think her husband disliked her. The prince had no choice but to agree. However, he was too nervous to fall asleep, leaving them both lying awake until late at night. The girl assured him that she slept quietly and wouldn't disturb him, then pretended to fall asleep. The prince grew even more puzzled about why she wasn't afraid of him. Lost in thought, he finally fell asleep. The girl got up at once and passed her powers to him through a kiss. But the prince's body was too weak, so she decided to start by helping him regain the ability to eat. The next morning, the prince woke up and found himself being held like a doll. The girl quickly apologized and promised it wouldn't happen again. He gave her a cold glance and left. Seeing this, the girl hurried after him to have breakfast together. She thoughtfully placed food on his plate, which made the maids nervous. The prince was known to lose his temper when forced to eat. Unexpectedly, he forced himself to eat, and discovered that the usual nausea did not come.